for his weekly visit. Dallas Star, real live hockey player, Tyler. Do you read me?
I read you. How you guys doing?
What's up? How you doing?
Do anything fun last night?
Yeah, pretty fun.
Good times.
Yeah, great time.
Good times. Also good to see you guys get a win. It seems like you've been out playing. Would you agree that the numbers seem to suggest, except for the final score number, that pesky thing, that you guys have actually been out playing Anaheim throughout the 3 games?
Yeah, at times. I mean, last night was pretty close to a 60-minute effort as you can get. Since the drop of the puck to the end of the game, I thought we played a good game. In Anaheim, there was times we were making some more mistakes than usual, and Anaheim's a team that will capitalize on them. So it was nice to see us put those down a little bit last night.
It's just going into the series. Now you're a pretty established player in this league, so maybe you look at things differently. But as a seasoned viewer of hockey, I will tell you, when I found out, there's 11 or 12 guys on this roster who have never been in a playoff series at all. You just are a little pessimistic about how quickly they could figure it out. And I don't know, watching a lot of those newbies play, they look quite comfortable in playoff hockey. I think the organization deserves some credit for kind of playing playoff hockey for most of the season, I suppose, right?
Well, absolutely. We've been fighting for a playoff spot for weeks now, and a lot of those games, the majority of the time, are playoff-type games, so it's not like you're coming in completely blind, even though it's a actual playoff stage. I thought you could maybe see it a little bit when we went down 4-0 there in the first game, but you could also see how we responded. I think our team's faced a lot of adversity this year and faced a lot of ups and downs, but we've always responded correctly. So obviously it's nice fighting back in that game 1, and obviously game two I was shooting them, and I played pretty good throughout the whole game, but losing. And last night I thought we just did an all-around complete good game.
So before we get to some of the bigger moments of last night, midway through the second period, you did draw a penalty, but seemed to have a discussion with the ref as to why that wasn't a penalty shot. What was the word on that?
It wasn't a clear-cut breakaway, he said. It was just a question. I wasn't really yelling or anything like that. Take the power play any way you can get it, but yeah, I was going to shoot the puck and got hooked and decided to come my back in, but it didn't work out. Okay.
The level of play is extremely intense. It's really fun because a couple games into a series, now everyone's got short levels of patience for each other, and there's a real feeling that not everyone out there is enjoying each other's company. I know that's what it's all about, but when you finally see it happen and you catch yourself as a fan really feeling animosity towards a lot of your opponents, it's awesome. So I guess I say all that to ask you, how is that different from the regular season? Is that as palpable as it seems by watching?
Yeah, I mean, I thought last night was a prime example of a playoff hockey game. I thought games 1 and 2 were they're great hockey games, but I mean, last night got pretty chippy. A lot of times in playoffs, sometimes you haven't played that team a ton, but you're trying to find ways to hate them right away. I think that's why all rivalries are built and so fun to watch. It's so fun to play in, and that's why playoff hockey is awesome. I could see it last night. I guess you could see the patience is wearing thin at times, but it was a good hockey game. It's intense, it's emotional, and obviously the crowd was unbelievable.
Did you see what Boudreau said after the game?
I haven't read too much, no.
Just that you guys are just crossing the line, targeting Garbett like that. Or, excuse me, targeting Getzlaf like that.
Well, I mean, I think in playoffs, people are going to say things on either side however they want to media. I don't think anything that they'd say would change how we're going to play or get us away from our system and how we want to play every night. And the same would go for us for how we talk to media as well.
Hey, talk about those three, though.
But I just thought, though, it was funny they say he crossed the line. When you start, was it Garbett? Who was it? No, Roussel, right?
Yeah.
When he punched Getzlaf, he obviously was targeting his, after Getzlaf hit him 4 times in the face, then all of a sudden he targeted Getzlaf. It just seemed That seemed like an odd decision, too. Why did Roussel get 2 more minutes than Getzlaff?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. I think the rest have a tough job, and they do their job, and I'll be politically correct on this one.
Yeah, look at you.
You're really good at this.
Such a veteran.
It's almost like you've been in the playoffs before.
A couple times.
They have a tough job, and I respect them to the utmost.
They're doing their best. I respect them all. It's Tyler Seguin on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. I absolutely am enjoying a line consisting of Cody Eakin, Antoine Roussel, and Ryan Garbutt. It's really cool when you can match them up with Perry and Getzlaff, and then just basically tell Roussel and Garbutt to just be yourselves out there. Just go out and do what you guys do all the time, but do it for 2 straight weeks and see if you can drive those guys nuts. That's a very enjoyable thing to watch.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that they, I guess, enjoy doing. It's kind of the part of their hockey players. I mean, they're tough players. They work hard. They can sometimes be antagonizing other players, but it's all important of staying disciplined as well and staying within the rules. And I thought they did a pretty good job last night, and it's going to be a long series ahead of us here, so we need more of it. And
Trevor looks like he's even taking more of the leadership role. I think over the last 6 weeks, Daly has stepped it up to an all-new level, and just his edge these last couple games. I don't know. I don't know how much edge is important, but as a guy who played in Boston for a while, I think you probably believe in that pretty heavily, I would imagine, because that it's a big part of your sport.
Yeah, I think Dale has been great, especially with our late playoff push. He's really stepped up. He's been here for a while. He knows the ups and downs that this team's gone through, and really the fan base. And you look at even the clinching game to try to get in against St. Louis. He had that great goal, played one of the best games I've ever seen him play. I think him, Goose played well, and you really even look at a guy like Nemeth stepping up. Not so much experience in the NHL and playing in playoff games and being one of our best defensemen. So to be a successful team, especially in playoffs, I think you need different guys stepping up in different areas.
We were talking before too about Val Nichushkin. Just all the fan just wants to see what happens during the game, and that's all they really care about. But it seems like a lot that guy's been through this year as a 19-year-old as well. Would you agree?
100%. I've been 18 in this league, and I can only imagine how it is for him with the language barrier and coming over to North America and seeing a different culture. And it's really a culture shock to him, but I think he's done a great job. Obviously lots of ups and downs this year, but how he stepped in and even in playoffs and embraced the situation and the tougher hockey, and he's going to be a heck of a player.
There's a couple things, and I don't mean to get away from the playoffs. There's a lot to do there, but there are a couple things that are interesting about the Tyler Seguin story since last time we visited with you. I don't know how aware of these you are. But congratulations on making both eBay and TMZ in the last week.
Why TMZ? What happened?
If we were all, why TMZ?
Yeah.
I believe
I know the eBay one, but I'm looking forward to that too.
It's quite possible Tyler has found a house finally.
I have, yes. I'm in it right now.
Are you?
Yeah, it's a mess right now, painters and everything like that, yeah, got myself a nice new beautiful home.
All right, so if TMZ is correct, you bought it from a dude we're familiar with, and in our idea that your life is one episode of Entourage after another. So you and Mike Madonna are, I'm guessing, on the 13th hole at a country club, and he says, "Hey, do you want to buy my house?" Or how does this work exactly?
I was shopping for houses and came across Mr. Rodano's and fell in love with it. I looked at other places, just didn't have everything that Mike's has, and got a new house.
Man, if those walls could talk. Boy, you took over his arena? You want his number too, dude? Come on.
Well, the marble 9 on the wall at the house, you just put a 1 on the side of it.
It was spray painted black. Don't even have it match.
Yeah, it fits real nice.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. That's ironic or weird or something,
yeah,
right?
I'm not too sure how it got on TMZ, or even then out there. I was trying to keep everything pretty private, but nothing's private in today's